How are you, Coach?
Good. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can. Let me put your banner up.
You want to hit the present below?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead and hit present.
Share screen, right? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Share screen. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, and Coach, it's Saulnier, right?
Saulnier, yes, sir. Close enough. Yeah, Coach Steve fine. Yep.
I've been saying it right all day. Cool.
You've been good. You've been great. You've been great.
Awesome. All right, Coach, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna let you get it.
Okay, am I on now?
Yes, sir. You are.
All right. You see, or UWF head football coach Caleb Nobles?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay, good. No, again, I'm honored. I appreciate you guys having me all over in Pensacola. It's great to hear so many great speakers already. I obviously just stepped on listening to Coach Hayward's great job. I mean, I love what he's talking about. Love up front. He mentioned the Joe Moore Award. I had the privilege of working camps with Coach Moore when he was at Notre Dame in the 90s, and believe me, it was unbelievable. It was a great experience. So I encourage, like Coach Hayward said, man, just get out, meet people, try to visit as many people as you can, work as many camps as you can, make connections, because you can always learn. I feel I am a better coach now than I ever had been because I constantly keep on learning, and I just want to encourage every young coach to do that and keep learning and never stop learning, and just always keep on adding to your repertoire and just keep growing. I think it's so important to build those relationships that you can, because that's what gets you places, and that's helps people, really does, and so that's awesome. Again, Steve Saulnier, offensive line coach here at the University of West Florida. I was fortunate for to be on the offensive line, coaching offensive line for a good number of years. I've been on both sides of the ball. So I've depending what year, I've been a head coach on the high school level, been a head coach on a small college level, been a coordinator on the defense side of the ball. I said I worked both sides of the ball during my graduate assistantship area, times, and it's been awesome. I've been very blessed and fortunate to work with some either coached by or coached with some great offensive line coaches over the years, and and they become mentors to me, and it's been totally awesome, and I'm very grateful and thankful. So I really feel I have a little bit of everyone I worked with or for, and then a lot of me as well too, because I just feel there's so much that goes into one coach. It takes a village, obviously, to raise someone, and I feel it just it takes a bunch of coaches to help one coach get along. So I'm grateful. I really am. I'm going to show you a little history of this. This is our current head coach. Coach Nobles was our first quarterback here at the University of West Florida. He came as a graduate student, and when our first season was 2016, so we only had 6 seasons because COVID. Obviously, we did not play COVID years, so we did not play that season. But Coach Nobles was our first quarterback, then became a graduate assistant, then became a full-time coach, then became a coordinator, then went to Clemson for a couple of years, and now has come back as our head coach. The previous head coach is Coach Pete Shinnick, who I worked for many years. Loved working for Coach Shinnick. We were together for about 16 years. We started the program in North Carolina, UNC Pembroke. Had some success there. Went to the playoffs a couple of times, and this job opened up for Coach Shinnick, and he took this job in 2014, and then started the first season in 2016. And then he had very successful year. I'll show you the success we've had here. This is our coaching staff. We got a D-line coach who was added after this picture, but these are some of our coaches as well. And then, so here's a history of our 6 seasons. 2016 was our first season. We ended up with 5-6 record. Year 2, we were literally in the national championship game. We were the national runner-up. We were 11-4. Year 3, we used 4 quarterbacks that year. We had a quarterback injury. Anyway, so and bottom line is we were 6-5. Then year 3, we won the national championship on a D2 level. We were 13-2. Then 2021, we were conference champions. We were 9-2. Got beat in the playoffs. And then 2022, we ended up 12-2. Made it to the Final Four. Lost to eventual national champion Ferris State, who does a great job up there. They're amazing. And then our career playoff record is 12-3. And according to what we were told, the highest playoff win percentage with a minimum of 15 games played, obviously. So I think we've had some success in a matter of 6 seasons, never having football ever before. So it's pretty amazing to think that we've had 6 seasons, 4 playoff teams, 4 Final Fours, 2 national championship games, winning one, losing one, etc. And then we've had plenty of all-conference players, all-American players. We have one guy literally in the NFL right now who's made the 53-man roster. We have one playing in the XFL. We've had a couple guys playing the Canadian League. So we've had some really good success. I'm really excited about what we're doing. Coach Shinnick built a great program here, and he's at Towson now. And I was fortunate enough to have the option to go or stay. And I decided to stay. And I'm really excited about what's going on here, and really excited what's going on in Towson as well, too, because those guys are my friends. They really are. So that's our history. I just wanted to show you that real quick. Here, this is what we've done in the last couple of years, 2 seasons ago in 2021. Obviously, you can see the yards we gained and touchdowns. We were number 1 in the nation, the fewest, giving up the fewest tackles for losses. That was 2021. We were 7th in the nation in total offense. We were 3 in the nation, fewest fumbles. Then passing, we passed the ball well as much as we ran the ball as well too. So you see that we were 6th in the least amount of sacks. So, but TFLs to me is very important. And so we were number 1 in 2021, and then 2022 we ended up number 2 with TFLs. We were number 2 for tackles for loss TFLs. We were number 2. Then we went down a spot. We were 5 in the nation first downs, number 3 in the nation in scoring. Our quarterback was responsible. He was number 3 in the nation with total points responsible for. He did an amazing job for us. We were 7th in the nation rushing. And our running back was number 1. He was number 1 in the nation in yards per carry in 2021, and then he was number 4 in the nation in yards per carry in 2022. So again, hopefully we're doing some good things. And then sacks allowed, we were 11 in the nation. We dipped down from 5 from number 6, 5 spots. But anyhow, so then we were 5 in the nation. And so that's our history. I know that's real fast, but I wanted to get right into what we do. I'm going to talk about inside zone. We run gap, we run counter, we run, we run outside zone, we run inside zone. So I'm going to probably focus more on inside zone. I got some outside zone, I got some individual, they've got some pass pro stuff, but I'm probably, for time's sake, it's probably going to be just narrowed down to inside zone. So I'm just going to keep going. And so inside zone, again, here's obviously you got to show them what we're doing. Bottom line is we start, are you covered or are you uncovered? Okay. So obviously if you're covered, you're thinking about a stretch base. Okay. If you're uncovered, you're looking to attach yourself and do a stretch combo. So that's kind of in its purest, simplest forms. With inside zone, are you covered or you're uncovered? So obviously you see a 3-man front here. Well, obviously the 2 guards are uncovered. Say we're running inside zone to the left. Well, then as the guards, I'm attaching myself to a covered guy to start a combo. And then you see backside right tackle here and tight end. They will combo up to the Sam. So against a 3-man front, obviously you have 3 combos at the line of scrimmage. And then obviously you're working up to the second level, whether it's the Sam, the Mike, or the Will Backer. So those are what we do. Those are our rules. Names have changed. So here's another drawing against a 4-man front. Okay, again, am I covered? Am I uncovered? That's the bottom line. Okay, so that's the start of it. And despite what's called, I call them strong suggestions. Okay, so despite what's called, I still got to be able to adjust once the ball snapped, because we could have a combo called between the center and the guard. And now, obviously, the defense runs a stunt. Okay, they run a stunt. And now all of a sudden, that just became a 3-man combo because the defensive end came into the B gap where the guard's B gap. So then he has to end up taking the end, and then obviously the tackle. So we have to adjust despite what's called. You're looking for a combo, obviously. And someone's going to have a single block, and a couple of guys are going to have combo blocks. We call them combo blocks more than double teams, okay? Because we always want to end up 5-on-5 up front. If we get a hat on a hat, obviously we're hopefully we're pretty gives us a chance to be successful, guys. Again, we got some clips here. Yeah, guys, we play in the Gulf South Conference. Total respect for every opponent we face. It's amazing that just the every week, we got to bring our A game in a Gulf South Conference, and obviously outside the conference as well too, because there are some incredible teams out there and well coached teams. So as we all know, a lot goes into 1 week. A lot goes into winning one game. The general public has no idea, obviously, what we go through as coaches. It's great to have a great coach's wife, which I do. I'm very blessed. She gets it, and she totally supports me, and it's totally awesome over all the years that she has supported me and make sure that I'm doing my work too, because she likes living in Pensacola, Florida. So I want to keep that going. So it's no disrespect to, because we're showing film on a team I got utmost respect for every team we face. So, we got bad plays that I can show you as well too, but I want to show you obviously some clips here from the end zone copy. So here's an example. Again, I want to invite you into our O-line meeting room. Okay, these are clips that I would show the O-line after a game. These are notes that I would show them. I'll try to describe. Describe what's being said. Okay, you see red, yellow, green. That's kind of what we talk about. The pace we're setting. You'll see O-line working as one in unison, like a chorus line, a parade of elephants. So if we're working together, our big thing is we want to take care of the line of scrimmage first before we go to level 2. Okay, so we want to make sure we're taking care of the line of scrimmage. So you'll see our guys. So we start just like you're sitting at a red light. Your car is going full throttle. It's still on. The pistons are going. Everything's going. Obviously, then the light starts changing, goes into a yellow, and then goes into green. But until my green light goes on, I'm going red, yellow, green. So let's just watch our center here. Okay. He was actually, this is his junior year. He was first team all conference his junior year as a center. Then he was first team all conference as a guard his senior year in the GSC, and was a Gene Upshur finalist, and he was a first team All-American for us. But he's playing center here. So you see his pacer, ball snap. Okay, so obviously we're running inside zone to our left here. So he's securing the A gap, but he's not just flying out of there and going right to the back, even though that's his guy per se by assignment. Okay, but watch his pace here. So he's going to rewind, bam, help the right guard right here. Okay, so we're going to take care of the offensive line first. So it's I call it active feet. I know coaches call it. I know Coach McNally calls it foot fire. So you pound on the ground, boom. So he helps the right guard out, even though the play's going left. He gets on his guy. We call it a double under. Okay, and then he's just going to try to drive that linebacker out. So this is kind of just what we're trying to do. We're going to take care of the line of scrimmage first. Okay, we got our call. So I guarantee you, in this call right here, there's one combo call probably between the center and left guard. That's probably the only combo call that's called. But again, because of the pace, okay, I'm going from red, yellow to green. 55, Big Dalton, he helps the right guard, and then he gets up on his backer. We got a hat on the hat. We got an opportunity to be success, gain about 19 yards. So that's just an example right there. We'll go to a next play here. And guys, some plays, some clips are going to be good and some are going to be bad, okay? So again, a hat on a hat gives us a chance, okay? So here's a good job sorting it out and good exchange. We went from red, yellow to green again. Just watch it. Okay, so obviously they're showing, linebacker up on the line. Okay, 5-man surface here. Not sure who's blocking who. Okay, so they obviously do a little X stunt. Okay, here. So left guard and center are trying to sort it out. Again, they're active feet. Okay, so they get a hat on a hat. It gives our running backs a chance. So now it's one-on-one with the safety. Okay, so that gives us an opportunity again. So again, I'm taking care of the line of scrimmage first, making our calls. Okay, I'm gathering information before the ball snapped. Okay, all right. So here's another example here. I'm gonna get a little tighter copy here. Okay, so now we're gonna run inside zone, going to our left. Okay, so initially, I'm sure the combo call is between the center and left guard. Okay, great combo working together. Left guard, good forward leg post, which with a wide base and a point of attack. Good red, yellow, green pace. Center, good square arrival and takeover. So let's look at that block right there in the middle here. Okay, let's see what we got here. His helmet gets pulled off, but okay, so let's look here. So it's third down and short. It's a great team here. Okay, so you see our left guard here. He's going to step left, step right. He's going to land that right foot right down the middle. He's going to post him up. Could be a little little lower, possibly, yes. I love our center getting there square, left, right, left, in the scoop. Okay, he's square as can be. You see a little overlap right here. I really like that. Just like we do on PAT field goal. All right, we don't want this guy, splitting us. We do not want this the defensive attack. There's no way that defensive line can split us if we got a little overlap. It's a little overlap, just like we do on PAT field goal. Why do we do it on a PAT field goal? Because we don't want anyone splitting the seam and making through the gap. So I took that to, okay, look, let's do that on run blocking. You see a little overlap here between the backside tackle and tight end. Those two guys are blocking those two guys. Okay. All right. So let's look at that again. So in the footwork for the uncovered guy for our center, he's going to go left, right, left. And he's reading this guy. If he sees that hip away, his green light is going to be on up to that linebacker. But right now, he's going red, yellow. He's yellow right now. He sees opposite colored jersey. He's doing all he can right there to take over this block, basically to rub 77 off and to block the linebacker right there. We talk about, we don't want to really chase linebackers as linemen. Despite as the linemen always tell me how great an athlete they are. We're big athletes, we are, but I got to give these guys a little bit more credit. Linebackers, they're probably a little bit more athletic than we are. So we really don't want to chase those guys. We talk about, I'm going to depart, okay, as he approaches me, okay. We talk about wait till the depth of the linebacker comes to me, and then I'm going to come off. In the meantime, we're pushing, we're getting some movement on the line of scrimmage. And we talk about, everybody talks about push. I understand the concept of pushing the line of scrimmage, but we always talk about finishing with a lift and a torque. And that's one thing we practice all the time. And so it's very with an arch back. So I think it's very important. So let's look at our left guard again in center. Okay. 1, 2, boom. All right, they're there. All right. So now you see 77. Now he comes off because the depth of the linebacker comes to him right now. So now it's not going to be perfect, but we got a hat on a hat. We got a chance. Okay. It doesn't look like much. That's a 7-yard gain. Okay. On a 3rd and 2 play. Obviously, everyone listening will take that, obviously, in 3rd and 2. But I love the patience of 77. I love the takeover of our center. Our left, they're working an ace combo here. Now look at our right guard, 67. Okay. Now he's basically on a solo block. Okay. So he's stepping inside, staying square. Okay. And I would really like for him to get a little more torque action, but he gets the defensive tackle covered up. I like to see him work more of the backside because I got to keep working your backside through. And basically what I'm telling him is to get your backside elbow and knee through and get his shoulders turned. Lift, torque. Okay. I really believe that defensively, they're trying to get your shoulders turned. You get your shoulders turned as an offensive lineman, it's hard to block. If I get his shoulders turned, I think we're doing a good job. So that's one thing that we talk about as well, too. And then obviously my point to the right tackle, finish the block completely, 100%, work his upfield number. We talk about as well, don't let the guy cross your face, okay? Make him go behind you. I don't like that effort. That's, to me, I want him to finish that more backside tackle, okay? The left tackle knows he's by himself, okay? Wide rusher, so he's going to use a little inside footwork. Can he stay square initially? Yes, but I like his effort. I love his effort. Love the finish there. I love that. So let's go to the next play here. All right, I'm going to bounce around. We're getting goal line situations. Okay, so we got a tight end in the game, and we got 6 linemen in the game right now. Okay, so there's 7 of us. Okay, 5 linemen, the extra lineman, and then the tight end. There's 7 of us. Basically there's 9 guys around the box. We talk about obviously identifying the 7 most dangerous men. So we got to, and really. So they're going to identify the 7 most dangerous guys. We can only block 7. There's only 7 of us. Okay. So running back's going to have to make a great play if it's 1-on-1 in the hole. But again, we make our calls. Okay. I'm just going to let this run here. Now for some reason, I would like to think we should identify this number 5 right here. We did not, but we identified out. I thought maybe we should have came in, but the bottom line is they made their calls. Running back knows who's not being blocked. And then he makes his cutback. So again, we there's only 5 of us, and then obviously plus a tight end, plus an extra tight end. So we got to DL guys and then go with it and make the call. So as long as we're on the same page, at least we're on the same page. Here's a practice clip. Okay, just against a 3-man front. It's 2 springs ago, I believe. Okay, so again, here it is. Again, here's my notes to him. I'm telling the right guard, don't reach for the linebacker, step on his toes and use double under and finish with a lift and torque. You're going to see him. He's going to lift. He's going to fall forward. It's going to what I call falling out the window. I don't want our guys being waist benders. I love ankle flexion, knee flexibility is, knee bend is very important. Hip flexibility is very important. I'm going to tell our center here, must get all your cleats in the ground at the point of attack. Look at your lift at the point of attack. Okay, so that's my notes to him as I send them out. Left guard, good approach and double under, but you need to finish with a lift and torque. You'll see lift and torque. Because I really believe we want to finish kind of like a forklift going forward. It goes and it lifts. Okay, and then we're just going to add a torque to it. Again, I get his shoulders turned. It's hard for him to make a good tackle. Okay, and then our left tackle, good squareness. Just keep working your backside more forcefully to get his shoulders turned. So let's run the clip. I'm going to start with the right guard and right tackle. So 76. Okay, keep pounding the ground. Okay, again, active feet. Keep on. But you see him starting to lean towards that backer. That's where we're going to get in trouble. Okay, so here's a clip. I guess I got good and bad clips. But again, so what I really want him to do, continuing pounding the ground up to that backer, and my heel is going to replace my toe with a nice wide base. And then I'm going to look to double under that guy again. Then I'm going to torque him. I'm going to use his momentum against himself. Let's watch our other guards. So both guards are uncovered. Okay, so they're going to attach themselves, so they're uncovered. So now they're going to start a stretch double, a combo. So both guards are covered. I like 77. He's going right, left, right. He sees hip away at the nose tackle. Now he has his green light up to the backer. Okay, so what I really like. I really like 77 initially. Okay. I like his right now. I don't see him out here. I see tight. I don't even see his arms. So now I know he's pretty tight in that backer. So he's trying to work the double under. Could have a better base. Okay. But now he realizes that it's getting wider. Now he is trying to get a lift and trying to get a torque. Okay. Again, that's a pretty good gain. Okay. It's not perfect, but again, still trying to work the mechanics. Okay. Of what we're trying to do each and every day in practice and during individual drills. Okay, let's look at another clip here. I'm going to get a tighter copy. All right, so again, I always talk about when we go individual, we think of pods. Here's a not so good clip. Okay, I got a question mark. What was the combo call? Okay, think pods. What was the communication here? This is questions I'm asking the guys. They get these, and then we discuss them during our individual meeting. Okay, right tackle, right guard. Good work together, kind of like a clinic. Okay, that's good. Left guard. If I have to point to with my right hand to ID the backer, I'm thinking ace combo here. Okay, you're blocking nobody here. You to go left to come back all the way to your right makes little sense here. We need to clean this up. So again, that's my point to some great players. Okay, no one's perfect. Okay, so you're going to see. All right, so I felt the combo should have been up to this backer here. Okay, so we're thinking pods. Okay, so because now you see this backer, you see the center. The center, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it was loud enough or not, but it looks like the left guard and left tackle are on the same page. There's no doubt about it. But now the center can't block the nose tackle and the mic, and the mic backer. So there's some miscommunication going, and that happens from time to time, unfortunately. And great running backs obviously help you out as well too with a gain of 6 yards. Okay, I didn't want to put every touchdown on here, long runs, but I just want to put good and bad. I want a good discussion. I just want to show you obviously struggles that we all go through and okay. So again, same game. So now I think they cleaned it up. Whatever later on in the game. Okay, so again, good. I got center, good green light. Read to the linebacker with a good double under. Right guard, good arrival and takeover. So let's look at this combo here right in the middle here. Okay, so we're thinking pods. Okay, so the right guard's uncovered. Okay, so he's going left, right, left with a scoot footwork. 1, 2, 3. Looking to take over. All right, so he takes over again. He does get the guy's shoulders turned. Okay, it's hard for that guy to make a block. Okay, let's look at our center. All right. Okay, so now he's thinking, okay, he knows his help is coming. When you're covered, you got to know, where's my help coming from? Okay, so our center here, he knows his help is coming from his right. So he's probably going to start this play, okay, stepping left, right, bracing himself, okay. Now we realize that guy's going back. He's going to get a good shove. Okay, he's going to get a good shove. I love where his eyes are, right to the backer, but he's helping the right guard. Again, we're taking care of the line of scrimmage first. Okay, we're taking care of the line of scrimmage first. Okay, so he helps out. Now look, you see, maybe he's winding up a little bit too much, but I like how he's trying to work the double under. Okay, now we got his hands inside. Now lift. Now work a torque. There's a torque. So again, I got shoulders turn here, shoulders turn here. Okay, we got a hat on the inside. Our right guard is getting his guy work that backside more. Get this guy's shoulders turned. Okay, so we'll see that real quick. I'll rewind that. Okay, all right. So 67 nose. I'm sorry, our tackle 67. Excuse me. Our right tackle 67 and tight end. No, I got good squareness and good job covering him up. So we did cover him up. Okay, so the right tackle. He got him covered, staying square. And, and he runs into a little deal here. Obviously, we probably would have gotten more of this guy. Definitely this guy's in his way, but he's trying to fight, obviously, up to take that guy over. And he's definitely, at least he's occupying him, okay? Nothing's perfect, but, again, great gain of 34 yards. So, again, am I covered? Am I uncovered? If I'm covered, where's my help coming from? If I'm uncovered, I'm attaching myself, and we're going to take care of the line of scrimmage first, okay? So here we go. Again, great effort in taking over the game up front. So we got a situation here. It's somewhere very close game. Another great GSE opponent. I mean, it's crucial here. It's 2nd and 3. We need obviously 2 yards first down. Okay, but you see a backside combo here. So we ideal guys. Okay, so we know the center and right guard are working through the nose up to the mic right here. Okay, so watch the combo here. All right, so center nose. Watch the center. But again, what I love about the center, he's just not flying out of it. Oh, that's my guy. I go block him. He does that. This guy is going to be in the backfield, tackling our running back, and for obviously for a tackle for loss, which we don't want. Okay, so you see his pace. Watch the center. He's left, right. He lands. Could be a little wider, but this guy is working back too. Okay, it's not like the guy is going straight up on this guy, but I think our center, who's a great center, he has their awareness. So now he's trying to get a piece of him with his eyes where they need to be. And this guy knows, I got to take over this. So the right guard knows he has to take over. So just watch. Okay, so here we go. There's your combo. Okay, right guard's 1, 2. He sees him coming this way. He got to take over now. Keep taking over. Okay, I think it's a pretty good job by the right guard. I really do. I think it's a really good combo by the center and right guard, and especially working all the way out to this Mike backer, because the left guard and left tackle, they got a combo going out to the Will backer, who you don't see in this tight copy, but he's out there. So they have a combo, okay? Good front side fan out call, okay? Left guard, good job being grounded at the point of attack, working the torque. Left tackle, don't lean. And you see it, the term I use, don't fall out the window. Finish with a lift and torque. So let's look at our left guard here, okay? So he's going out. He's bracing him. Watch out. Okay, so watch his seat here, okay? All right, so he's going left to right. He's grounded, okay? He's grounded. All his cleats are in the ground at the point of attack, which to me is very, very, very important. So now he realized that. Could his his right hand be inside more? Yes, he can. This kid's country strong. He's going to take this guy. He's going to realize and then torque him, get his shoulders turned. It's hard for a defensive lineman or defender to make a tackle if your shoulders are turned. Okay, get them turned. And again, a great running back is going to make a cut, gain of 10. So again, I like where we're at. I like where our eyes are at. I like how we're grounded at the point of attack. I like our footwork. All right. Again, I like our pace. We're all taking care of the line of scrimmage. No one is getting out of dodge and say, oh, that's my guy. I got to go right now. Because if the center was to do that, I guarantee you this backside guard would have a hard time blocking that nose tackle. That nose tackle would be very disruptive in the backfield, and we would have a tackle for a loss. So that's one thing that we've always talked about. Take care of the line of scrimmage first. It's not going to be perfect, but if I get a piece of them, it's going to be good, and we're going to help each other out. Okay, let's say the next one here. All right, I'm going to tight copy again. Okay, so let's look at this here. Okay, a hat on a hat always gives us a chance. 7 defenders are being blocked right here. Okay, all right, left guard, great effort working your way up to the linebacker. Just be more condensed, working through the line of scrimmage, and finish with a torque. So you're going to see our left guard. He's gonna work through. I think he can be a little bit more condensed here. But all right, so so you see he's trying to keep the pace. He's going red, yellow. You know, kind of. Am I helping this guy? But he knows eventually you got to get to that backer. Okay, so now he gets to that backer, working a double under. Okay, get him covered up. All right, is it perfect? The guy gets on the tackle, but it's still a 13-yard gain. It's not perfect, but again, get at least get to him, get him covered up. Okay, right guard, right tackle, good wash, arrival, square to help yourself more. Right guard, footwork looks good, leading up to the linebacker. Looks like you got tripped up a little. Okay, good. All right, good inside footwork. Okay, so again, here's an example. Not perfect, but again, we got a 13-yard gain, obviously. So again, we're all taking care. We're all active feet. Okay, right tackle can be square, but the bottom line is he's going to wash that guy down, obviously, and then we're going to let our quarterback run the ball inside zone once in a while too. Okay, kind of. All right, so let's look here. Get a tighter copy here. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's 3-man front, right tackle, right guard. All right, they're making their calls. We got a 4-eye right here. I got right tackle's notes. Good job setting up the post and timing up. And then the green light came on, okay? O-line, great fits, great work, gain of 13. All right, center, left guard. Let's strain through that nose tackle more for better movement, a shove, or torque. So I'm probably not very happy with this middle here. Arrive square. Could we have stayed on the nose tackle a bit longer? So obviously the guy we can't block is the circled guy here. He's out of the, it's kind of an apex guy. We got a couple receivers out there. But again, there's 5 of us. We got to decide what 5 are we blocking. So it's pretty simple here. You got 3 down linemen. We got the Will. We got the Micah with the ball. We got the Sam out of the box right there, okay? Because obviously, we can pass the ball as well too. But yeah, let's look at the right tackle, right guard. Okay, so let's look at the right tackle. He picks up his right foot. Picks it up, puts it down. He's going to try to set the post. Could it be a little lower? Yes, probably. Okay. All right. Can our right guard be a little bit square on the rival? Kind of yes. But again, we're getting some movement. Okay. So now his green light's on. So now the right tackle knows I got to go get to the backer. Go double under him. Okay. Go double under him. All right. Center, left guard. Okay. Center is covered. He knows his help's coming from the left guard. He's going to start the block with his right foot. 1, 2. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So again, keeps right here. My point is this: I think we both could stay straining through this guy longer, and we could block too by blocking the one sometimes. I don't know if we really had to come off. Don't chase. I really think we could have stayed on, but now it ends up a hat on a hat. It does somewhat. Not perfect. It's not perfect, but again, we gained 13. Okay, as we all know, we don't live in a perfect world. All right, let's look at this one here. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to run inside zone going left. All right, so both guards are uncovered. Gets a 3-man front. Watch our left guard here. Same foot, same shoulder. I still think that's a great principle that has withstood the test of time in football. There's power. I really believe that. It's timing and technique. All right, if I can lay my same foot, same shoulder, I still think there's power, and then try to play along with that. Okay, so you're going to look at our left guard here. All right. I like the pace. He's working through. He went from yellow to green light. Let's watch the left guard right here, number 55. Great one. So I guarantee you the combo's called. Okay, so the combo's probably called between the left guard and left tackle. Okay, so he is responsible for B gap. Okay, but watch the pace of our left guard. I really like this. 1, 2. Okay, he's not in a so he's still going to help out a head up nose tackle. Okay. He's making it. His pace is good. He's going red, yellow. There's the same foot, same shoulder. Okay, so he's going to help the center out a little here. Okay, bam. Okay, that's that little pop right there. Okay, that little rewind, a little shove right there helps our center big time. So now, but 55 never loses sight of who he's blocking. I like where his eyes are. He's using peripheral vision to see where what's happening in his backside. Makes his hit. Now here's his double under. I think that's a pretty good. I know. Just keep working. Again, all right. Gain about 11. Okay. Again. So nothing's really perfect, but it's pretty excellent. It really is. Okay. Good job working your squareness through the line of scrimmage. 1, 2, 3 step. Read. Green light goes on to the lineman. So let's watch our right guard. Okay. Let's watch our right guard. All right, so he sees hip away by the nose tackle. Now his green light's on. I mean, he went from red, yellow to green pretty quick here. So you're the right guard. You're uncovered. I'm attaching myself. Okay, well, now that hip goes away. Okay, keep the base. He should be stepping left, right, left, pound the ground. Heel replace his toe, double under on the backer. Okay, and then torque, whatever happens, happens, right? Okay, we'll take that. Not perfect. All right, let's look here. All right, so let's look here. Okay, so looking at the combo between the center and left guard, okay. I got left guard, good recognition and seeing the nose working backside, okay. So he's going to take over that. Center, good active feet and pace through the line of scrimmage and up to the linebacker once your green light came on. So let's look at the pace. Red, yellow to green. Let's watch the left guard and center. Watch your bam. So again, I like where the center's eyes are. He sees his nose go away. He's going to work a double under on the linebacker right there, on this backer right here, the sand backer. Okay. Now watch our right guard. Okay. All right. So he gets just enough. It's not great, but his green light really he should have recognized it's real quick. But he gets just enough. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't. Would you like to have a cleaner block? No doubt about it. But you know what? He got enough of the guy. I'm sorry. He got enough of the linebacker. Coach, we doing okay?
Yeah. I'll let you go 5 minutes over, Coach. If you want to finish this play right here, then
yes,
I think I thought the next one.
Okay, good. No, I'll finish this one here right here. All right, this is good. And again, I get it's not perfect, but guys, we got assignments. Am I covered? Am I uncovered? Okay. If I'm covered, where's my help coming from? If I'm uncovered, who am I attaching with? Obviously, there's a lot that goes into the techniques we're talking about. We work on obviously constantly during individual, and then we bring it to the team period. So with that being said, I'll finish here. If there are any questions, I'll be more than glad to help you guys out, and talk. I'm going to go all the way down. I do want to show you, talk about culture. Got some individual. Let's finish with this. I got a good sense of humor too. I know, Ian, you got a sense of humor. Bruce Lee talked. He has a quote: "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." So, that's pretty cool. I'm just going to twist that and make my own quote, just jokingly, of course. I said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kick slides or push slides once, whatever you want to call it, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick slide 10,000 times." Bottom line is, guys, we got to get so many reps and we got to do it right so many times that we don't know how to do it wrong. And I really believe that. And I'm a big rep guy and getting right reps. So I think that's very important. So I love that quote by Bruce Lee. And then, guys, this was our culture we built on. We call it 3 sets of threes. Our program is built around the word arete, which is excellence of any kind. We seek excellence daily. We will talk about being a great communicator. We're putting the team first in all your actions. I'll behave. We got a no cursing policy. We want to keep it PG mentality. We want family kids to be around practice when they can. I'm not going to change my coaching style because some administrator shows up or parent shows up. We're talking about be early to everything and being honest. And then on the field, it's how we play, not who we play. Win the field position battle and win the tournament battle. So thank you, Coach. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming on. I let Coach go over, which is fine. Coach Justin told me that he was fine with that going into lunch. But, Coach, thank you. You could have went for an hour. Yeah,
no doubt.
Great stuff. One day, Coach, I'd love to get you on and we just talk a little more. You just go, and
that'd be great. Keep it rolling. That'd be great. No, I got so many people to thank. I don't even want to start. I'm going to leave someone out. But just all the coaches have influenced my life from my high school. I kept in touch with my high school coach until he passed away last year, and other coaches. So I'm grateful for coaches. I'm grateful for you doing this. And God, I just think we have an awesome responsibility as coaches to really make an impact on young men's lives through our great sport of football. So keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.